Sierra.
Hello, I'm Adam.
And today we're going to talk about travel. Let's talk about maybe our bucket list of what we want to do, our favorite trips, maybe anxieties I have about travel because I'm realizing I have them.
We're just realizing?
You know, I realized recently that I get really anxious before traveling. I know that. I have anxiety, but I was reading something and I get unexplained anger kind of right before, and I now understand that that's an anxiety attack.
You didn't realize that this whole time?
No, I don't.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I realized that.
A lot of it is because we have an older dog, so I do not like leaving her, especially for a long time. And a lot of it is because of my work and side job, like the TV thing and everything. It's tough scheduling wise, and everybody always is contacting me, from customers to the TV people to everything. So when I vacation, I'm never relaxed. It's horrible. But
Sierra will not leave for more than 4 or 5 days at the most.
I'm trying to, due to some recent policies, I'm not going to be selling on one of the large websites, and that will make it easier because if I don't ship within 2 days for them, and yeah. And it always is the thing that I don't have made, that are custom. That's always the thing that I have to make because I'm a jewelry designer. So it's hard at this stage of life. This is not our travel stage of life. This is our work stage of life. So it's kind of how we see that.
Well, first of all, we've had some really cool trips together.
We say we don't travel, but we actually go away 4 or 5 times a year.
We travel. Yes, we're very lucky people.
Yes. But not outside the U.S. most of the time.
I would like to say that we've only had 4, out of the 6 years we've been together, 4 trips to ourselves. The rest are, we go to visit our family.
We have a lot of parents.
Parents are divorced, so you got to visit mom and dad separately. Both sides, my parents and her parents.
True story.
So, all of our trips are going to see our parents at different times during the year.
And we're kind of at the end of, wedding phases of families. The last ones of younger than us are kind of trickling through. Although there have been times where I'm just I can't. There have been so many things this year. But we dream about a trip alone together
All
somewhere.
the parents live in cool places, though, so.
They do. But so our bucket list. We've been talking about going to Italy for 6 years. I don't want to go to Italy for 3 days. And so like I said, I cannot right now with my shooting schedule. And when you have an online business and you're probably thinking Sierra, relax, let somebody take care of it. Even when I have a lot of employees, like I said, it's always something that only I can make and overnight it. It always happens the second I leave. So I'm just not in that phase where I would be comfortable. Adam, also, you really want to do a week in Hawaii at some point. And we don't sit still well. We get really antsy after 3 days, both of us.
Yeah, I keep seeing really cool beach pictures and those floating suites down in Bali and
Bora
stuff.
Bora.
These days.
We looked into Bora Bora, but you have to take such a long trip though.
And both of us really.
We don't relax well.
Yeah, it looks great, but the hour into it, I'd be like, Sarah, come on, let's go do things. And Sarah would be like, this is a chill trip. We're going to chill right here.
When do I ever say that? Our favorite vacations are when we go away and we do so many things in one day that most people would be like, what is wrong with the two of you? But we walk miles and do all the things all the time. We like to explore. I like to travel to cities.
I'm not
more.
saying that you would want to chill. I think that's the idea of those trips.
Yeah.
And that's so when I see it, the scenery looks pretty, but you would be like, that the idea of this trip is to sit here, and me and you don't do that well.
I don't do that well. When I go to places with beaches, I don't ever even sit on the beach because it's...
We went to Fort Myers to visit my dad a couple months ago, and we went to the beach at 8:30 in the morning. And at 10, I looked at Sierra. I was like, "What? How long do you think he wants to stay here?" And my dad was like, "We'll be here till 4." I was like, 9 to 4.
We kept being we're gonna go over there, and we walked to everything. We walked to a pier. We found a coffee shop. We went to lunch. We were after 10 minutes, Adam was like, "Please, can we leave? I can't be on the beach all day long." And that was supposed to be sitting. We had chairs. It wasn't even you had to lay down. The sand was incredibly soft.
When we visit my mom, she also lives on a beach. We go over there
go
for an hour, and then we come back home. We don't 9 to 4. My dad loves the beach.
I know.
Shout out to Gary Fajala. You're the man, Dad.
But yeah, we definitely don't relax travel. I like to travel to cities.
Okay, so now...
What's our bucket list?
What's your favorite trips we've had so far? I loved Boulder.
I was just going to say Colorado.
We went to the most amazing
my sister Thea
suite.
was in school in Boulder like 4 years ago, I think, and we went to visit her one weekend, and we had a great time. Of course, because we, went to Denver, we were in Boulder, we were all over the place. We also both go to spas when we travel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like that. So we relax that way.
I loved Vegas for your.
Well, when we went for Magic, that wasn't vacation. That was like,
hardcore
hardcore
for
work.
me.
Yeah,
work
I was doing a trade show. That was like intense work. Yeah.
But we stayed at a really cool place. We're not going to mention where we stayed.
Yeah, we don't do shout outs to brands. Yeah.
Yeah. And we ate so much good food.
Well, wherever you go in Vegas, they have good spas. I mean, that's part of the allure of Vegas or New Vegas. Where else have I really enjoyed going? Both of us really want to do New Orleans, which is drivable. We just haven't really gotten around to it. Yeah. Mainly because it's hotter there than it is here. And every time we think to go, it's hotter there than it is here. And that's a little overwhelming to me. I also really want to go to Savannah. I almost moved to Savannah. That was like on my list of 3 places when I moved here. I probably
prefer at this point Savannah over. I think New Orleans gets shut down because we've both been sober for 5.5 years.
Yeah, we don't deal with drunk people well.
Yeah, we don't. It's annoying.
Like early in the evening, drunk people are fine. Like one cocktail in. But once somebody's had like a few drinks, like.
Also, there are some casinos down there. And I'm fond of casinos. This one, not so
Adam
much.
will be like, oh, we'll each take $50 and gamble. Here's $50. And I'm like, oh, thank you. I just made $50 and I put it in my wallet and I'm
done. Winner.
Yeah, I'm not a gambler. I never have been. It does not delight me or intrigue me whatsoever. I don't like spending time on it. But yeah, Italy will happen probably after Faye has crossed the Rainbow Bridge. Italy, Bora Bora, I also wonder, those houses over the ocean, if there are mosquitoes involved, that's probably not a good idea.
Oh my God, one of my dream trips, sorry to shut you down, is definitely Africa, but now that she mentioned bugs, I'm never going to get to go on African safari, because seriously, like an American mosquito gives her welts like this big. An African mosquito, Sierra would look like the blueberry girl from Willy Wonka.
I know. Yeah, I don't really have a desire to do that trip, but maybe you'll be able to convince me.
You know what? I'm gonna just shout out another trip that I loved, but maybe not your favorite. But you took me to New York for my first time. We stayed at a really cool hotel
when I still
right
lived there.
in Manhattan.
Yeah. I lived outside in the Hudson Valley, outside of New York, so it was like an hour drive in. So we drove in and we stayed in a hotel.
We did like jazz tour and blues tour.
Yeah, we went. We saw live music and we explored. We stayed like Midtown, so it was very fun for Adam. Was that the first time you ever went to like Times Square and everything?
Yeah.
Was that your first time to New York?
I've been, but nowhere. I hadn't explored and done anything cool.
Yeah, I still have, my sister Jillian still lives in New York. So, although she just moved outside of the city last year. So we go often. But that was the only time that we really, I think my sister was like still living in the city then, so we saw her like briefly, but we really that was like the only vacation we've ever taken that we didn't talk to family. Although we met up with Matt, right? We still, you know what, Adam and I both, we talk a lot, we meet people, and we thanks to social media, are in touch with a lot of people. So even if we're not taking trips where we're going to see family, we end up connecting with people all over the place and seeing friends of ours. So I think that always will happen no matter where we go. But yeah, we have a couple of US trips that we could do. Do you ever want, I don't really enjoy camping. In September, we're going, my dad's family, we have there's like a camp down on a lake near like all the houses. So
wait, there's an outhouse.
Yeah, it's like
cabin.
outhouse.
I'm super stoked. I'm super stoked to see how this one handles it.
I mean, I've always gone there, but that's like my like desktop on my computer is like the view of the lake from camp.
My fishing boat.
But I can handle that, even though there is an outhouse. I will say though, the older I get, like I get up to use the ladies' room in the middle of the night, like all the time, and
I definitely pee in the middle of the night at this point.
Regular camping, like that just stresses me out.
I'm just gonna go out the door though. And pee
you can do that. You can do that. It's more enjoyable than the outhouse. I will use the outhouse.
There's gonna be bears.
There are bears.
No,
but I'm gonna wake you up, and you're gonna have to walk with me to the outhouse.
What?
You go in pairs. It's a team effort.
Oh, man.
I know. But yes, that's as camping as I do. It involves a bed, but it is like, there is running water, but it is, it used to be lake water. I don't know if it still is. And I think like they did put in a water heater at one point, but it will be turned off by this time of year. I also, when we booked our flights, I kind of forget living in Texas because September is still very hot and very much summer down here. And my dad was like, it's gonna be like 40 degrees at night. I usually camp like closest that week. And I was like, oh no, I forgot. So poor Adam is gonna be
Wait, we're hitting camp like the last week it's open?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, it gets cold.
I'm gonna build fires. I'm excited. I'm super pumped.
But yeah, but we will actually not be staying, like we'll be, everybody goes to bed earlier than we do there. So we'll probably, that kind of will be like away on our own.
Are there games at camp?
And puzzles.
Oh, nice. Okay, good.
Adam is probably going to go find a place to do jujitsu when we're there. I'm like so excited about a puzzle and podcasts. It will just be like every night for me. It will be no different.
I wanted to go to Fenway Park, but we don't have any time.
This is not a baseball trip. This is a different trip.
Fenway.
I know. Yeah. I actually have never been to Chicago. You need to give me the tour of
we
Chicago.
should do that, but only in summertime because Chicago is so cold otherwise.
We also, like when I took Adam to New Hampshire the first time, it was January. I didn't think that through either. For a long time, I was traveling to New Hampshire in the winter a lot. I don't know why. It's so pretty in I'm hoping it's so pretty in the fall. And because it's a little more north than where I had lived in New York, sometimes the leaves might start to change. We might see a little leaf change this year. I'm excited about that. But yeah, so that is our talking about travel. We'd love in the comments, where's the favorite place you've ever been? We love suggestions. Who doesn't like to there are a lot of people that are into
Tell us where to go.
Yeah, there are a lot of people that are into like the real estate. Like they love to look at the real estate every week and imagine houses. But I'm more into like like a Pinterest board of this trip. Like I have a New Orleans Pinterest board, Manic Trout on Pinterest if you're curious. And I have a few other like I want to go to there. I have a whole I want to go to their board, which oddly has a lot of things that probably you'd have to like camp or glamp to stay at. I don't know why, but like glacier waters. I would love to do like a cruise through
Iceland.
Yeah.
I
don't know if I'd like to go to Iceland. There's a lot of drinking that happens there. It's like a kind of a party city, I believe.
Oh,
I have had friends that have
visited.
It's a continent,
but you can call it a city.
Well, Reykjavik. Yeah. I have had a lot of friends who have spent time there, and they had a blast. They were younger, but it was like, especially when it is daylight, all the, 24 hours. Good times. But yes, that is, I know, we were going to only keep it to 8 minutes. It did not work. We tried, though. What are you going to do? That's why we have a vlog.
Stop talking.
But thank you so much for joining us this week. Like we said, in comments, leave your favorite places you visited or where you think we'd like. We always are up for those suggestions. I am on Instagram, Ms. MS Sierra Bailey.
Adam Fuji, ATOM Fuji.
And every Thursday, we have a vlog up on our YouTube channel, Sierra and Adam.
Subscribe.
We'd love it. We hope you join us again. If there are things you want to hear us talk about, let us know. Somebody sent a link to go to the goat yoga together and talk about that.
We should do that.
I know. So, maybe we will be in New Hampshire for one of these, so we may take it on the road and do a live one. Actually, we need like 26 more subscribers before we can go live on YouTube. So subscribe.
Subscribe.
And we'll see you next week. Thank you so much.
Thank you.